Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Kentucky's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times have become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. In this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. He's got it for a big gain. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead
looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught down to the 20. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Aller. Makes a quick catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The pocket breaking down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And it falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down? He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Boy, this defense has got to be elated. 3rd down in inches. Everybody's expecting a QB sneak, an easy run, pick up the first down. Instead, the defense sees pass, and they come up with a sack.
Quick throw over the middle. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. He hands it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Wimsatt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline. It's White.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Aller. He's got it on a crossing route. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to the air. It's Aller. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. On the return, it's Brown. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback. But he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has. Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Kentucky. No chance to catch it.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Went after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Ball handed off. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Brown. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Back to pass. It's Allen looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the returner is brought down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? On the ground, it's Traynor. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's White. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Allen. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Quarterback looking to scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Makes the grab. It's Wallace. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Aller. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's complete downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. We come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Second down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? And you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Back to pass. It's Aller. And he's got it. The two-point conversion ties the game. Might be headed for OT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
To throw, it's Aller. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try it.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. So their excellent season comes to an end. They